So welcome back everyone, Mike here. I got home from work about half hour ago, something like that. I came straight down here to the woodpile to split a little bit of firewood, kind of make some plans for the weekend. I'm not sure what the weather's going to do. It's been real windy today, so I don't know if it's bringing in cold air or warm air. I have no idea. I kind of quit checking the forecast because usually it's kind of depressing anyway. But regardless of what it does, I'll at least get something done this weekend. And I can't stay down here too much longer because, well, for two reasons. One, it's going to be dark here very shortly. And two, and more importantly, today is our anniversary. Melissa and I have been married for 28 years. I'm glad I remembered that. Yeah, 28 years. I know I married up. I couldn't be happier. And I'm very blessed and very fortunate, and Melissa's a fantastic wife. She really is. We raised 4 kids. We have 1 son with autism. There were times it was pretty challenging. You know, when we first got married, I was working out of town. She's taking care of all the kids, and she's done a fantastic job, and things just keep getting better and better. So I'm very thankful for that. But anyway, I'm not going to talk too long tonight. I just kind of want to go over my little firewood operation here, what I got going on, and kind of tell you what you can expect over the next week or so for different videos. One thing that I'd like to do this weekend is sight in this little carbine I have here. Now I've had this for about 4 or 5 years, something like that. This is a JRC 9mm carbine. It's a great little gun, but I bought this EOTech used off of a guy. It works fine. They're pretty pricey, and I got a decent deal when I use one, and I haven't sighted it in yet. I used to have a little cheap red dot on it. This one will be a lot better. Got a little stream light on here. It's activated with this little toggle switch right here by the forward grip. I really like this gun. It's a fun shooting little gun. Takes Glock magazines. If you'd like to see a video on this gun when I'm sighting it in tomorrow, comment below. But I am going to take an iron and do that and get it ready to go. But yeah, this is a nice little gun. So that's one video that you can kind of expect coming up if you want. Comment below, let me know. Something else I'm going to do, I got to get the rest of this wood split up that's down here. There's not much. I got a little pile going right there, and I'm going to stack that up. Another video, this is because I've been kind of curious, is I'm trying to figure out how many pieces of firewood are in one cord, 128 cubic feet. All my wood is cut at 16 inches. So also in the comments below, let me know how many pieces you think is in a full cord the way I split it right there. Now obviously, you know, if you split it smaller, there's going to be more, or bigger, there's going to be less. But that's typically how I split my firewood right there. Some bigger pieces, some smaller. So I'll probably do a video on that. How many pieces of wood are in a cord of firewood? So enter in the comments below what you think it is, and we'll see who's closest. But see, I want to get this cleaned up down here and make some room. I'll stack all that wood. And I know people are going to ask why I didn't put it in the dump trailer. It's because that thing is so fast, that Wolfe Ridge Compact Commercial. All you're doing is emptying the dump trailer. So I'll probably bring the RK55 down with the just a bucket, scoop it up, take it over to where I'm stacking it, so I won't really have to load it twice. That's why I'm not, you know, splitting right into the dump trailer. So once I get this cleaned up down here and get a little bit better organized, what I want to do, I want to haul a bunch of firewood rounds from back in the woods out here, a whole pile of them, and then I'm going to get Melissa and maybe one of the kids to come down here. And I'd like to do a video just to see how much wood you can split with this Wolfe Ridge Compact Commercial with 3 people in 1 hour's time. Now if you remember, I did a video the other day. I had a Ranger bed full of maple, and Melissa and I split that in 6 minutes and 45 seconds. And so you add a third person, it's going to take a lot of firewood just to feed that thing for just 1 hour. So I'm really curious to see, you know, what it will actually do with enough people working around it. So that'll be another video that you can expect sometime in the next week probably. I also want to talk to my buddy Adam and to get a few more IBC totes off of him. I've been trying to figure out how I want to do this year. So the way I see it, I've got 3 neighbors that are real close by, almost next door neighbors, and they get firewood off me. So I'd like to have like 8 of those IBC totes loaded up, and that will take care of them. That way, when they want their wood, all I have to do is come down here with the RK55, pick up a tote, take it over to their house, and it'll work out really well. I won't have to handle it again. Then, I also have several people that come and pick up their own firewood. And so I got a bunch to stack. I got a lot of wood, you know, out in the woods that needs to come in here and split. But I'll line all this down here, all around, all down past the feeder. I'll make all one real big stack of firewood. And then those people that, you know, come here to pick up their wood, they'll bring their pickup truck or whatever. It'll be here for them. I have everything marked off. They know what to take, and I won't have to mess with that again. They come and get it. The other thing I want to do once I get this cleaned up down here, we'll regroup, and I want to have just a huge pile of bulk firewood right here. Because what my plan is, I want to get like a high capacity light material, like a firewood bucket for the RK55. It's kind of like a rock bucket. It has slots in it, and I'll just have a big pile of firewood right there, and that way I can dump it in people's trucks. I can dump it in a little dump trailer. I may even get myself a bigger dump trailer for on the road, and then I can kind of discount this firewood a little bit to people that, you know, want to buy it like a year in advance or whatever, because it just doesn't dry very well in a big pile. I've never had luck with that. I don't think it's going to. So that way, you know, I won't have to touch that again either. Just split right into a huge pile right there, and when they want their wood, you know, they can buy it a year in advance, and I can just scoop it up, dump it in the trailer, whatever. But those are the three types of setups that I want to have. Bulk firewood, I'll have stacked firewood for people that come here to pick it up, and then I'll have the IBC totes for like the immediate neighbors that I can just carry it over with the forks on the tractor. Another video that I'd like to do over the next couple weeks would be to get some maple and some cherry, maybe even some oak, green, live trees, cut them, split them, and stack them in like several different stacks. And then the first stack, we'll stack it, you know, like bark side up, other one bark side down. One will just cover the top, and the other one maybe we'll cover it completely with a tarp. And then somebody's gonna have to remind me a year from now, and I'll bring the moisture meter down, and we'll see exactly if those things make a difference. I leave most of this firewood down here, the stuff that I sell, just out in the open, and it's gone within a year anyways, and it really doesn't seem to affect it at all. I actually kind of argue the point. I think it dries better just leaving it like this. You get wind to it all the time, and I don't think the rainwater hurts it. Rainwater is not the same as, you know, the moisture content in the wood. The rainwater will kind of run off. It might just soak the outside of the wood a little bit, but it's not going to penetrate it. And then when the wind blows and it warms up a little bit, it evaporates that, you know, within a day or two. So I think that would be kind of interesting, you know what I mean? And if you have any other ideas for that, but I was thinking there's 4 different ways, you know? Bark up, bark down, just cover the top, cover the whole thing, and put all the stacks in about the same area, but plenty of room between them. And then, like I said, someone will have to remind me in a year, and we will kind of solve that question once and for all. Because everybody, man, I stack wood, people are like, you got to put the bark side up, it's getting wet that way. I don't think it matters, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out in a year. So anyway, those are kind of some of the videos that you can expect over the next week or so. If you want me to do one on that JRC 9mm carbine, comment below. Also comment, let me know how many pieces of firewood are in one full cord of firewood, 128 cubic feet. My wood's all 16 inches long. And those are some of the kind of things you can expect. It's going to be a really busy year this year. We've got a lot of plans, and I'm really looking forward to it. But once again, just need some weather to cooperate. But it won't be long now. You know, we're almost to the 1st of March. March, you never know what you're going to get around here. You may have 60 degrees, and you may have 2 feet of snow. No idea. But either way, we'll have fun, and we'll get some things done. But I better head up to the house, seeing that it's my anniversary and all, and we're going to go out tonight and hopefully have a good time, and I think that's about it. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.